What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to the EBA College Series. And we are back here in Vancouver for our last game of the first round between the number 3 seed Virginia Cavaliers and the number 6 seed Auburn Tigers. We're in for a pretty interesting matchup here. Both of these teams making the tournament for a second consecutive season. Auburn last season would lose to Alabama in the first round, and Virginia, after winning their conference, the ACC, and getting the first round bye, would lose in the Sweet 16 to Indiana. So both of these teams looking to get their first college chaos win, even though they've both made it once. This Auburn team, even though they are the lower seed, most people would favor them if this offense can get going. They got one of the best scorers we've seen in the EBA in Dior Walker, second team All-American, All-ACC team. Just one of the best scorers this team has going, as well as Garrison Ball, the center from this team, all SEC center. He was an All SEC center last season. He's a fantastic scorer down low. He can pass the ball. He can rebound well. Fantastic player. Neil Dawkins, very good three-point shooter. They got the true freshman Tyus Rogers coming off the bench. He's a fantastic microwave scorer. Like, if this team can play to their capabilities, this team is hard to beat. But this Arizona team, on the other hand, Virginia team, on the other hand, they've got a fantastic defense. Arthur Douglas, transfer coming in. He's a fantastic player, defensive guy. He can score the ball when he needs to. A.J. Hood, another defensive guy. Dale Baldwin, the true freshman here, he's a fantastic player for this team. Really good. And one of the best standout players is a true freshman center, Taki Smith. One of the best defensive centers down low. He can score the ball down low. Just a fantastic pickup this team got here out of Oak Hill Academy. So like I said, we're in for a big time game here. I've talked enough. Let's get ready to send it down to the guys.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ball, and it's Collins in at power forward. Douglas. No good on the triple. Collins passes to Walker. Smith against Ball. Dunn outside. Outside Walker. Can't get it to fall.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
They set the pick. Pass to Baldwin from outside the arc. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Dawkins, defended by Hood. Walker for three. The rebound by Red. Virginia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Douglas, Walker covering. Pass to Hood. And here's Smith. From 7, and he gets that one.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Walker for three. Knocks it down from distance.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
For Virginia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's a pick. Here's Hood. And that one good.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Pass the ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Hood passes to Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Dawkins, defended by Hood. Collins a screen. Walker passes to Collins. The kick out to Walker. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And here's Walker. Launches it from deep. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems really frustrated.
Hood on the wing. Oh, he tries a 3. Ball with the rebound. Pass to Walker. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From the line, tipped. Douglas, Walker covering. Here's Red. He's scoreless. Inside. Here's Baldwin. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Walker.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, Walker. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Walker. And both free throws good for Walker.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Walker covering. Down low. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Rogers, defended by Hood. Pass to Collins. Now here's Ball, covered by Smith. Now here's Dunn, 6 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. Pounded by Ball. Smith outside. Here's Red. Misses the 3. Gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Walker. Here's Rogers. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The kick out to Walker. Here's Rogers. For 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. For Virginia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Hood. Smith inside. Collins defending. Now Hood. Pass to Baldwin. Smith with it. Collins defending. Here's Hood. Off target from outside. Gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Collins passes to Walker. Here's Rogers. Outside Walker. And here's Collins. Defended by Hood. Done outside. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And for Virginia, they're shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Here's Red. No points yet.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Outside Hood. Picked by Smith. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Brooks. They get back on track. Launches it, and he buries his first look.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
For Virginia, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. And here's Smith. Here's Kemp. A minute 4 left to play in the first quarter. Drains the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Ball finds Brooks. Into the lane. And the shot goes in.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Brooks. 1 shot.
.46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. And he gets it to go. Baldwin's got 5.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Now here's Walker. Tightly guarded. No good from outside.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Kemp. And there's the screen. Here's Baldwin. Walker covering. Lets the 3 fly. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Virginia, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Virginia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Park. The shot off that time.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Right side, Walker. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Walker's got 8 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Kemp. Walker covering. Kemp can't hit. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Outside Walker. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. He nails it, and we're tied. Walker's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Baldwin. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Park.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Kemp. Deflected. Outside Walker. Outside for Brooks. Outside Walker. Clock at 6. The 3. Here's Kerr. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
To the middle. Here's Kemp. And a missed layup. Gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Walker's shot is off.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Kemp, pass to Park. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Kemp. Still without a bucket, and that one's long.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Down low. Here's Baldwin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Baldwin's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Takes the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Brooks with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Back to Walker. He shoots it. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. He's got 13.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Rogers. Left side, Walker. The three is up. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Cavaliers timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Virginia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Hood with it. Pass to Red. Back to Hood. Here's Red. Douglas. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Rogers. He has 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Red. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Rogers. Right wing. There's Ball with a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Hood. To the inside. Ball with a steal. To the paint. And there's Collins on the assist by Ball.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. A minute 31 left in the first half. Collins with the rebound. Gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Rogers. 6 points for him. Now here's Collins. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw is good from Collins. He does not get the second one. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Red. Jacks up a 3, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Rogers. Now Dunn. Defended by Hood. Fades. Dunn's shot is good. .44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Picked by Smith. .6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Rogers. He's got 6. It's deflected, and he gets it back.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, Ball.
And that one falls for Ball. And so Ball nails both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Put big guys on the floor.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 11. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck blocking it in, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now.
Everyone knew coming in that they were facing knockdown shooters. Can somebody tell their defense that? I mean, my goodness, how many open threes are you going to give this team, Shaq?
A lot if you're not going to guard somebody.
The conference finals. Big thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. We've got Walker, and it's Collins in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Walker. Collins a screen. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Smith. Here's Red. Still no points. Over to the wing. Now here's Smith. Walker covering. Douglas. Three-pointer off the mark. Shooting it at 52%. Outside Walker from deep three-point range. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hood. Here's Red. Smith outside. Pass to Hood. Hey, from beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Walker with it. Ball right side. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Red. Smith outside. And here's Hood. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that one drops. Collins has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Outside Hood. Inside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Walker. Pass to Dunn. They set the screen. Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the inside, Baldwin. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Collins passes to Walker. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Cavs have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Douglas. Walker covering. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Dawkins. No points so far. Dunn outside. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Walker. The floater. The rebound by Red. Red's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Hood on the attack.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Dawkins. Pass to Walker. Dunn outside. To the paint. They set a pick. The rebound by Red. For Virginia, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Smith outside. Douglas gets the 3 to fall. He has 6.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Dawkins. No made baskets yet. Walker for 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
For Virginia, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Red. Down low. Shoots. Nails the baby hook. Baldwin's got 15 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Walker. 19 points in the game. Out to the right wing. From downtown, and again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. And Dawkins pulls it down. Gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Walker. Here's the 3. That won't go either for Walker. Virginia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Stolen by Collins. Right side Walker from deep. He can't get it to go. The Cavs have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Baldwin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 17.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Walker. Releases. That won't go either for Walker.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Walker covering. Pass to Baldwin. He got a piece of it. It's Walker on the wing. That won't go either for Walker.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Baldwin. Ball with the rebound. Shooting a low 29% since halftime. Outside Walker. Collins a screen. Lets a floater go. And it's laid up and in by Walker. Walker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Shooting a solid 47%. 27 seconds left in the third. Here's Rogers. He's got 6. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ball. Oh, the emphatic rejection. Watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Cavaliers. Pass to Park. Soft touch off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Walker. They set the pick. Fires the 3. No good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Brooks. From behind the arc. Walker's shot is off.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Kemp. Here's Baldwin. On the clock. to tie it up. Counted from distance. Kim's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Rogers. Outside for Brooks. 4-3. Baldwin with a rebound. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Park. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. For Virginia, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Douglas. No luck on that one. Got only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Dawkins. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Right side, Walker. There's a screen. His first shot attempt. Dawkins gets the bucket. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Baldwin. This one for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Nice shot by Walker.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Baldwin's shot is off. Got 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Try by Walker. Sweet little floater. Walker's got 28 points for the game.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it.
Substitution on the court.
To Rogers. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Walker. Tries yet again. Ball no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
To the middle. Kim. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Kim's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Walker. Collins a screen. The 3 is up. Walker's shot is off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Count it.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Hands it with nobody near him. Walker's got 30 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
The inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Dunn. Pass the ball. Here's Dawkins. Puts up a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Douglas, Walker covering. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Dawkins, defended by Hood. Walker passes to Ball. Kicks it out to Collins. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open to the three-point.
Smith with a screen on Walker. Pass to Baldwin. Overdone. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Walker. Takes a 3. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Pass to Hood. He tries for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Walker. Tries the spin move. Inside. 6 to shoot. And Ball throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Virginia's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Picked by Smith. Now here's Hood. He's covered closely. Walker with a steal. Dunn outside. Ball outside.
And you hear this crowd. They know he just set that three-point single-game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years, but this guy has the most threes in a single game for their team. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Wallace. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Walker. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Fifteen seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Dawkins. That's it. They've won the series.
And what an epic journey this year and all postseason it's been for this basketball team. It's taken them all the way through the best teams in the Western Conference, and they've worked very hard to be in this place.
Well, this was their vision from day one. They believed in themselves, and now, Grant, they're close to accomplishing their ultimate goal.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They'll take a second to appreciate how far they've come, but they'll be facing a tough opponent coming out of the East, and they need to be prepared mentally for that challenge.
Yeah, the celebration for taking the West will have to be a quick one with the finals right around the corner. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.
That is the Natty Trophy. By the way, just want to say, that is the Natty Trophy. They did not win the national championship, but that is the Natty Trophy. Just nothing I can do about that. Cutscene. But anyways, wow, what a game. The Auburn Tigers, the 6th seed, able to upset the 3 seed, and Coach Rick Carlisle and the Auburn Tigers will get their first ever college series tournament win. And what a game that was. Coach Tebow and the Cavaliers, they fought hard. It was plenty of times where the Tigers was pulling away and Virginia brought it back, but the Tigers able to get it done. And I told you guys, if Auburn had the game their way and made it an offensive shootout, they were going to win. And that is what they were able to do. As we take a look at the team comparisons here, Virginia shot better from the field. They shot 50% from the field compared to Auburn's 48%. But Auburn with 43% from 3. Virginia with 38%. Only 8 made threes from Virginia. Virginia killed them by points in the paints, 46-24. Virginia played a pretty good game, but the threes Auburn had just killed Virginia. And Dior Walker, the outstanding scorer, the 2-time All-American, the 2-time All-SEC team, scores 35 and 4 assists on 32 shots, though. Shot the ball very inefficient, but he did have 35 points. Really carried this team, as no one else on the team had double digits. Ralph Collins with 8, 9, and 2. Garrison Ball, 8, 4, 4. You'd like to see him score more points as the second option on this team, but just unable to get it going. Darius Brooks with an efficient 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Tyus Rogers, the true freshman, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Just a good game here by Dior Walker, able to bring this team to the next round. On the other hand, for the Cavaliers, Dale Baldwin with 19, 4, 3, 9 of 15 from the field. He played a pretty good game. Tyke Smith, the true freshman, projected to be a first-round pick if he declares for the draft. He went out with a decent game here, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 6 of 6 from the field. Nando Mancinelli, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 of 5. Arthur Douglas, if you wanted to point a finger at somebody, this is one of the people you have to blame. This guy was the second leading scorer for this team, 8 points on 3 of 10 shooting. This team the big time players for this team just did not shoot well, and that is what ultimately led to them being upset. They are Virginia is the first team to get upset so far in this tournament, as the 3 seed Baylor Bears would win their game, the 4 seed Houston Cougars won their game, the 4 seed UCLA Bruins won their game. So the 3 seeded Virginia Cavaliers will be the first team to be upset in the tournament. And the Auburn Tigers will now move on to the Sweet 16 to take on the 1 seeded UConn Huskies in a game that most people would say the Tigers are favored to win, as the Huskies are the second lowest rated conference champion team. As I check real quick here, don't think the Huskies had a bunch of wins this season. As we look, no, they were actually under 500. They were 17-18, but they won their conference championship, so that got them a 1 seed. So yeah, most people would say Auburn is favored to win this game. We will see what they have as we when that game gets here. Next game we will be watching will be the Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the number 3 seed Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the number 6 seed Ohio State Buckeyes. And that will be our very first game in the New Jersey region. That should be a very good game there. Winner of that game will take on the 1 seeded Kansas Jayhawks, who are waiting in that bye week. So yeah, that should be a good game. I will see you guys then. That's it for tonight. See ya.